My name is Maria Poblet. I'm the executive director of Causa Justa, Just Cause. Has anybody here ever biked from where we are to East Oakland? Or that way? Yeah. Okay, good. So if you've ever biked from here to East Oakland, you've seen what I love about Oakland. You've smelled yeasty Ethiopian injera bread. You've smelled spicy hot links, fresh Vietnamese fish sauce, chilies roasting, soon-to-be salsa on a $2 taco on the original taco trucks. You know, the original trucks that were cheaper, that are still on 23rd Street? Yes, my people invented the taco trucks. Yeah, we never took out intellectual property rights on that. That was a big mistake. You'll hear Laotian, Tagalog, Maya, Mandarin. You'll hear my home language, Spanish. You might see on the same block a queer couple pushing a baby stroller to the park and a dozen black and brown teenagers freestyling across the street in front of their high school. That's what I love most about Oakland, the people. Alma Blackwell is one of them. She was born and raised here in Oakland. Thanks to affordable housing, she's able, as a single mom, to raise a disabled son. She does so with the support of her parents, who live 10 minutes away, and a community of friends and neighbors who she's lived next to for decades. Alma turned 50 a couple years ago, and she was looking back on her life in Oakland. She's seen her community, her friends, her family pushed out of the city by gentrification, as working class salaries stagnate and rents skyrocket, catering to new and affluent residents. Alma's experience as a black woman in Oakland is hardly unique. According to the census and a report Causa Justa just published in collaboration with the Alameda County Public Health Department, Oakland lost 25% of its African American population in the last 10 years. And the foreclosure crisis caused a 50% drop in African American home ownership. Where did people go? Some became renters, tolerating worse and worse conditions in what's left of affordable housing in exchange for low rents. The San Francisco Business Times reported that Oakland and San Francisco saw the highest rent increases in the whole country last year. In neighborhoods like Chinatown and Eastlake that are not far from here, average rents increased 18% in step with new affluent residents. Many people just moved to Antioch, to Vallejo, to other outlying suburbs where housing was more affordable, but decent jobs, crucial social services, and political power for communities of color was non-existent. As newer, richer residents increase the tax base and the poor get pushed out, if you don't look closely, it may even look like progress because the indicators look better. But meanwhile, the communities that need development the most are left out in the cold. What's so awesome about Alma is that, like many of you here, she's an innovator. She didn't just see this problem and think it's too complex and changing this would take too much. She didn't sit around watching gentrification happen. She didn't accept the race and class remake of the neighborhood that she loves, that she raised her son in. She didn't accept gentrification as something natural, something inevitable, something only people with advanced degrees or huge investments could do something about. She rolled up her own sleeves and she got to work. She helped build Causa Justa, the Just Cause, the grassroots organization that unites communities directly impacted by displacement across race, across language, across neighborhoods. She helped win California's Prop 30, which is the last time California had a progressive tax and building towards the overturning of Prop 13. Yesterday, she helped win Oakland's first cap on rent increases, a law that will keep thousands of families in their homes. Dozens of neighbors, everyday people, mobilized to make this policy happen, speaking in various languages, hoisting babies on their hips, tweeting furiously, sharing snacks when the hearing went long. It was a little long, I know. And as we speak, Alma is canvassing the flatlands of Oakland, talking to Oaklanders about her vision, our vision of a future city, one where stable, healthy communities thrive, where democratic power is in the hands of those who need change the most, where development is not synonymous with displacement, where development serves the communities that need it the most, and where we chart a way forward together that leaves none of us behind. Can we build an ecosystem in Oakland where tech startups and heavy hitters with progressive ideas, creative capital, and political influence challenge the myth that displacement is an inevitable outcome of development? Can Oakland's tech sector learn from longtime communities here, reinvest in them, partner with them to preserve the social fabric they have knit together over generations? Can we build a city that upholds and protects the diverse communities that attract us to this beautiful place in the first place? It isn't a simple solution of building market rate units. In our report, Development Without Displacement, we propose 6 overarching principles to prevent displacement in the city we love. 1, legal protections for vulnerable residents. 2, affordable housing. 3, stabilization of existing communities. 4, a non-market-based approach to housing and community development. What if development was focused on human beings? 5, displacement prevention as a regional priority. Other speakers have talked about this. We aren't an island. We have to address this issue regionally. And 6, city planning as a participatory process. In November, we're going to put a healthy housing initiative on the Oakland ballot, addressing the needs of longtime Oakland residents, reducing their vulnerability to harassment, discrimination, and incentivizing basic repairs that make their housing more livable. This is one piece of proof that at the grassroots, the community is ready to lead the way towards an equitable future for our city. If tech is ready to think outside the box, you can follow us towards the place I love most, Alma Blackwell's Oakland.